Good evening, Clyde. Good evening, all.
People try and pile themselves 3 wide into the the first chicane is always entertaining as we watch Matt Devine or Devine, I don't know, make his way through there. It's a very entertaining track. It's world renowned, and it's going to be just as entertaining for us tonight. I am absolutely certain.
Now, you say it's got some world-famous corners. It's certainly got some world-famous curbing. I know that. Bill, you must have been on 2 wheels a number of times around Monza.
Oh, yeah, in the grass, off in the woods. You know, I've been everywhere at Monza. It's, like Pete said, it's kind of an exciting place. It's better in high-performance cars like this V8. You know, you come around here in a Miata or something, like riding through the park, but it's a great place, steeped in history. It's got some weird little, like this first little chicane here, I think is a pain in the butt, but it slows things down so that it's not insane. Ascari is a tough little section. It can make or break your race. And like Pete said, Diabolica is a really tough, flat, slick. Most of us try to drive over our head and it ends in crying. And that's a very critical corner because you want to come out of there fast to get a good speed down the front straight.
Yeah, it certainly is a fast track. And we've spoken about it before where they've, added the chicanes over the years to slow things down a little. But it still, it still carries on massively. It goes on and on and on. You're on the throttle so much of the lap, and then you're hard on the brakes. 3 or 4 occasions. It's going to be some massive slipstream, Pete.
Oh, absolutely. What you lose in the turns, you can almost make up for on the straights around here. For those of you that couldn't hear us at the beginning of the broadcast, we are at Monza, just in case you hadn't recognised the track. some of these straights just go on forever. The start-finish straight is massive. It is a slipstream city kind of event. As we see some fishtail in there from Rambo Jules, I'm going to go with.
Rambo?
Well, that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
I like that. That's good.
Right, he's Rambo now.
Yeah.
He has put his name and his surname in the wrong way around. That's Jules Rambo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what he's getting called? Do you know what he's getting called? He's getting called Rambo. so Rambo fishtailing into the first turn, which is it's a very quick stop from a very high speed start finish straight.
Okay, guys, as you know, we don't get a lot of time. We are gridding, so let's quickly take you through the grid. So, pole position to Marco Nemela, Corey Preston second, Henry McCullough third, Aaron Dodd fourth, Tony Klusterman fifth, Matt Devine sixth, Wayne Sanderson seventh, John Miller eighth, and Woodward ninth, and Marco Lewert rounds out your top 10.
Have I got time for the rest, do you think?
No.
Right. That's straightforward.
I understand we had some sound issues at the start, so this is week 10 of the European Strength of Field official iRacing V8 Supercar Series, and you will see less cars on the grid tonight because for the first time ever we can say welcome to the top split. So guys, cars are gridding. Marco Nemela leading the way again, but I'm fairly sure Corey Preston's going to have something to do about that. Couple of new drivers as well. We've already mentioned Rambo, Matt Devine, and John Miller.
Yeah, I don't recognise that one either.
I recognise the name. I don't know if he's done V8 ESC with us before.
No, but he's that good. There's three of him.
Okay, so we are waiting for the lights. Here they come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are go in the top split. Cracking start from Corey Preston.
It was. He's been driven out to the grass nearly.
Yeah, Marco had to go across and defend there.
He did, and he did a good job of it, and everybody
Tony
seems to be...
Klusterman has jumped up 2 places on that start as well.
Oh yeah, he's moved into third. Wow.
Yeah, he can be good on the launches, can't he?
So everyone through the first chicane clean.
Oh, that's
sideways. Wow. Wow.
I'm not sure who that was. I had a bad vision.
I think that was Marco Lewert, I believe.
Right.
Thank you.
The second chicane clean as well.
Good eyes, Bill.
That was a lucky guess, believe me, but it kind of looked like it.
Kevin Duell under some pressure now. He was pressuring. He's now under pressure from Rambo.
Yeah, he's trying to make a move on Johan Fori.
And here we go again with Henry McCullough.
He's got Aaron Dodd up his tailpipe.
Whoops.
You can take an awful lot of extra track at that exit.
Look at the speed down this straightaway. Wow.
The overspeed Bill, Henry McCullough, is going to get absolutely mullered into Diabolica.
Yeah, he's in the worst part of the corner, but he's hanging in there pretty good so far.
So slippery out there.
Oh, it sure is. He's done reasonably well, though, considering.
He has.
Aaron was going in the pits there.
Well, whoa, where are you going? Was that Kevin? Yeah.
Kevin, yeah.
There's so many lines through the exit of Parabolica. Kevin's wasn't one of them. I'll point that out. But you've got so many different lines you can take out of there, depending on how you entered the corner.
And we've got a 22-lap race for you tonight.
But he's off in the chicane there.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no problems. I'm just having a look at my inside information. Dun, dun, dun. So, I am told that the pit window will open at the end of lap 5. Unless you're on a fuel saver, then it will open at the end of lap 4.
Oh, that
Stephen
was-
Walker.
Yeah, thank you.
He's recovered it well though. One thing I found when I did my laps earlier in practice was, can you guess what the slowdown is for straight line in the first chicane? How many
2
seconds
minutes.
do you think it is?
10.
It might as well be 5.5.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
brutal,
He's shocking,
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So I'm also told that it's going to be a short fill on the fuel. So
Okay.
we may have people not taking tyres.
Well, that'll be a first, definitely.
Yeah. There's
Um,
Matt Devine trying to go up the
Oh.
inside of Henry McCoolin, locks up.
How close was
And
that?
then Wayne Sanderson nearly went into the back of Matt.
You've probably already said this, but I don't pay any attention to what you say normally. When are we expecting most people to pit?
Well, lap 5, the window opens. End
Right.
of.
Right, okay, fair enough.
And Wayne Sanders is making a move on the inside. Looks like he's going to get. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, he's got the wrong side, and
Whoa.
he's got.
Difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, he
he's,
got his wrist slapped there, didn't he?
he's lost out there to John Miller,
Yeah.
who's another racecraft esports driver. And Woodward, where are you? You're currently sitting in 9th, trying to put some pressure on Wayne Sanderson now.
Look at the Anko. Wow, good for him.
Yeah, that'll be a good scalp for him if he can get round Wayne.
All right.
Ooh, that's door banging there.
Oh,
Bit
A
of
little
trading
help.
paint there, Marcus Blex with, is that Kent?
yeah, a little hello to each other there.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah. So, good evening to Tony Kloosterman on the chat. Marco Lower popped in, Ben Cullen, Richard Alsop, Alan. Good evening to all of you, and thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this top split. So, Ant Woodward's having another go at Wayne Sanderson.
Well, I'll tell you, he's making Wayne know that he's there.
He's making Wayne drive defensive.
Yeah, that's a bit unusual for Wayne. Wayne usually is up by the pointy end somewhere, but
Maybe this is just a track he doesn't get on with that well.
yeah, you never know, do you?
No, some tracks just don't suit certain people, do they?
No. And there's some people that none of the tracks suit them, like me.
And me. Otherwise, we'd be racing, isn't that right?
That's correct. Yep.
I think you'd be good on that figure of 8, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep doing that over and over. I want to race here.
hey,
Oh, there's a big
there.
lock up in front of Tony.
Oh yeah, yeah. Corey Preston. He'll have an epic slowdown for that.
Interesting. He's taking his slow down now by the looks of it. No, he's back up to speed.
Aaron
Yeah,
Dodd is
you-
looking on the outside of Tony.
You would normally try and get rid of that slowdown in the following
Whoa.
chicane, wouldn't you?
I think Tony and Corey came a little side to side just then.
I think there was a
Yeah,
bit of. Sorry, go on, Clyde.
No, I was just saying, I don't think they touched. I think it looked like Corey was trying to get out of the way. I think he
Ah,
may have
okay.
still been trying to ease his slowdown off.
Oh yeah, that could be okay.
And
Look at it,
another go at Wayne.
Wow.
If he
So
keeps
for-
him out on the outside,
Oh, and this is still going on here. Corey Preston round the outside has done it.
Looks like he's trying to drag Aaron Dodd with him too.
And he's done that as well, if that was the intention.
Yeah.
That was tremendous driving from Aaron Dodd.
I might have heard and mistaken, Clyde, that you said Tony Kloosterman's on the chat.
Tony was earlier, yes, just
Oh, okay.
congratulating us on splitting.
Okay. I was gonna say another multitask person. Like, who is it? Ben Cullen?
Yeah, Ben will be listening to us. Actually, he
go.
might not be tonight because he'll be
Yeah.
in the second split.
Yeah. He'll still be listening, but he'll be racing in a different race.
Yeah.
Turn left, Ben. Turn left.
He just said yes on the chat. So I think he's
Oh my
watching.
god.
We
I
don't
don't
see
know
if you flash a light, but
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know what he's doing, but if I can just keep giving him directions, maybe it'll be the right one, at least once. So for those of you watching for the first time, oh, hang on, I'll shut up. Rambo is going very slow.
Yeah,
That's slow down.
that is, isn't it? Yeah. I think
Which,
it's straight line the chicane.
Yeah, which brings me on to the subject I was going to talk about. So for those of you that are new, obviously if you get an advantage by cutting the course, iRacing will punish you. And on certain tracks like this one, you get heavily punished in terms of a time delay, which you need to shed within 3 corners or a certain degree of time that only iRacing seems to know before you'll get black flagged and you'll have to serve a pit lane penalty.
So we just seen Rambo was just too late on the brakes, tried to make the chicane and then straight lined it, hence the slowdown. Marco Namela out front has pulled nearly a 4-second gap on Corey Preston. Obviously, Corey, we haven't seen what happened to him, but we believe he straight lined a chicane. We seem to see the tyre smoke of it.
I would think that's a foregone conclusion, to be honest. Everything suggests he gained an advantage by straight lining. It's certainly a race full of drama so far.
It certainly is. And just while we're a tiny bit quiet, as the folks who watch us regularly know, we are keeping an unofficial scorecard. Current top 5 are Tony Kloosterman, Wayne Sanderson, and Woodward, Kevin Honorato, who's not with us tonight, and Marco Lewert.
And are you going to mention our merchandise store, Clyde?
No, that's all up to you, mate.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's
Just like we say good evening to Andrew Hockley on the chat.
So yeah, just while we are quiet, Backfire Simsport TV has recently opened its own merchandise store online. Hopefully Sam will be good enough to at some point pop the link onto the chat, where you can get all sorts of wonderful things like t-shirts, stickers, mouse mats, and mugs. And there it is.
Underpants.
The Mankini is in next season's range, but it is a previously worn Mankini, and Clyde was the previous owner. So, for those of you that like that sort of thing in inverted commas, that's the place for you to go. To prison. Yeah. That's where you need to be.
If you like that, please don't write, okay? Thank you.
Ever.
Interestingly enough, if you have a picture from one of our races, we can turn it into a t-shirt for you. So, yes, Andrew, you can certainly have a Holy Mackerel t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm never going to live that one down, I'll tell you.
No, and you shouldn't be. It's class.
I'll tell you, he's making me watch what I'm saying, because I listened to the broadcast the other day from the GT4 TCR race. I must have said that 100 times. I couldn't believe it. I said, wow.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel, that's a lot.
And
Exactly.
Just to answer the question from Incarmel, whoever that is.
That's JP.
Is it right? Okay. I am doing a code brown one, so yes, you'll get that. But get on there, spend some pennies, and hopefully learn something from Kent Soroto's driving. What's Kent done here?
Whoa,
Oh, he's
hang on,
slowed bin.
All right, keep her turning.
It's that horrible, nasty one, isn't it, that you can't do nothing about. Good evening to Stacey. You know where to send Ant now for birthday and Christmas presents.
Yeah. I think Kent got I'd give him a 5 out of 10 for artistic merit there.
Yeah, we've said on a number of occasions, haven't we? They're just horrible. there's just nothing you can do, and everything happens in slow motion.
And we were saying in one of the other leagues that we run with the TCR, that with the front wheel drive cars, you can drive your way out of that, can't you? In this car, not a chance, not ever.
Yeah, that's right. And it's interesting. Sorry, Bill. It's interesting to see that nobody who is trying a Nemela at the moment. And as I say that, Wayne Sanderson comes into the pits.
Well, you're saying that, and then also Mr. Nemela is also not doing a Nemela.
Oh, hang on, Corey.
Oh, Corey again.
Wow, good catch, Corey. I think the curve belt was a little bit. That was pretty decent.
I wonder what his problem with tyres is. 'Cause that's all tyres, that, isn't it?
Yeah, perhaps he's just used them.
Yeah.
Of course, another thing with these cars, you got a lot of horsepower, you've got a spool rear end and a slippery track, and you get on the gas a little too fast, and around she goes.
Yeah. Good point, Bill.
Yeah, we've not particularly got a hot track for Monza. It's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. 25 past 7 in the evening, sim time.
Right. Is that going to go dark at all?
I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so, no.
You think we're going to turn the lights out at Monza also?
Clyde's not in charge of the time, so probably not, no.
So Marcus Blitz is chasing down a Rambo.
Yeah, he's going in 12th, and he's doing alright, to be fair.
These two have been having at it for a little while now. That's really good.
Yeah. I get the feeling that Corey Preston and his tyres are going to result in him not finishing in second.
That's a possibility.
Corey is a very, very quick driver, as we've seen.
Yeah, and I think there's, one of those pressure curves. I think there's the point where the fast becomes the crash. And from what I've seen, we've seen him do some dicey stuff, and I think that might come back and bite him.
Yeah, but there's adjustments in car he can make with the ARBs and the brake bias. And I'm sure somebody of Corey's experience knows all about that. And we'll be doing everything we can in car to change and stop that from happening again, because he knows if it happens again, Aaron is going to go straight past him, and possibly even Tony, because he's not that far behind this battle.
No, he's not.
And even Henry McCool is not really that far back either. He's in the rank as well.
Yeah, there's a bit of equal gap here, isn't there? 3 seconds between lots of different cars.
Almost looks like they're doing motorsport distancing in honor of COVID-19.
Yeah, social distancing on track.
Yeah, right.
That's brilliant.
It's a big toe there from Aaron.
I was going to say, he really closed up, didn't he, Clive? Wow.
Yeah.
On that in car, you can see Hal walking on eggs going through that. Coming in.
Boxing the car. Yeah, so is he trying an undercut, do you think, or is this just standard?
Possibly. Matt Devine's coming behind him.
But they're the only two at the minute. We've seen the effects of this before, haven't we? And this can be profound.
Yeah. Wayne Sanderson is the interesting one. Obviously, he blinked first, so he needed to do something because he was under pressure from behind, and wasn't really going forward.
It appears that we have Kevin Duval in the pits as well.
Yeah, he's pitted just in front of Wayne, who's passing pit lane now. I embarrassingly don't know where in the field he was when he pitted, referring to Wayne, of course.
I believe he was 8.
Right. Well, let's see what happens when it all shakes out. he may have done the ultimate Namela. Johan.
Got away with that, to
He
be fair.
certainly did.
Well, it was a nice catch considering.
Oh, he's a bit dicey into there as well, wasn't he, Bill?
Yeah, he's
Smoking
got very,
into Scary, yeah.
very, very hot tyres, hasn't he, at the moment? Okay, Corey Preston's in.
Okay.
As is Tony and Henry.
Yeah.
I think pit lane is quite
John
populated.
Miller and
And Woodward.
Yeah.
Marco Namela is doing the opposite of the Namela. Oh, this is a bit
Namela.
fighty.
Yeah, that's Aaron going past Kent Soroto.
He won't have wanted to lose any time there.
A little more carefully planned that time around that car.
Yeah, definitely. One spitting and all that.
Hey, Marco
Exactly.
Lewert's in the pits.
So I can't work out the timing screen at the minute because you got half the field in and half the field not. So I'm just going to comment out on what I can see in front of me.
Well, I think Wayne Sanderson has got past John Miller by pitting early.
Right.
And Ant Woodward was also up his chuff when he came in. And Ant is now 3 seconds behind Wayne.
Which would suggest he has had a benefit.
Yeah, and just looking at the event viewer, I don't think Wayne got past John Miller because of the pit stop. I think John had an issue somewhere.
Right, because he's now giving lots and lots of attention to the back of Wayne's car.
Marco
And
Namela
closing
about ready to
fast.
lap him out.
Wow, that's a
Marco,
lot.
wow.
And that's what you
Oh,
were
that's
referring
what
to,
happened.
right,
Yeah.
Ryan?
I say it looked like he had a moment somewhere.
Talk about two gladiators, huh? Holy mackerel.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
there I
not.
go again. Holy mackerel, there it is. There it is, Mr. Hartley.
Get a good drive if he's got it.
It certainly was. Wow, that was a gutsy move on the outside.
Yeah, I was just going to say what Wayne needs to do is duck in and then come back out again. Just get that little bit of overspeed.
Yeah, he's not managed it though.
No.
And now he's got a bad line out of that chicane.
Yeah, that was well defended there by John Miller.
Yeah.
So
Meanwhile-
the mailer, Tony Kloosterman is in the pits and coming out last.
Hey,
Tony Kloosterman is coming out last. What happened?
that smells like a penalty to me. How long was his pit stop? Do we know?
Not that much longer, to be honest.
Right. 2. That's greedy.
Yeah.
So has he had to pit because of a penalty, or has he had to pit because? Well, I don't see any damage on the event tracker. What's that?
Pit lane exit speeding penalty, maybe?
Yeah, possibly. Or entry.
No, because I think entry
Sorry?
you get it on your pit stop. It may be that he's crossed the line too early coming out of the pits.
I think that's what Sam was just saying.
And evening to Liam O'Connor. Be interesting to see Tony's pit stop when we can.
Lame, we do all sizes of t-shirt, including the really big ones, on the merchandise store. If you have a look at the Stream Elements merchandising link that's a bit higher than your message, you'll be able to find yourself something really fashionable on there.
Right, we're just watching Tony's pit stop now.
I didn't saw any flashlights. That could be a penalty.
Speeding in pit lane. Has Tony been a naughty boy? Have a look. Can we see his dash? Yes, we can see his dash. Yeah, he's gone over. Yeah, definitely. Alright, that explains that one then.
Didn't sound like he had his limiter on, did it?
He didn't. Or if he did, it's broke.
Just to put it on the record, I was right again.
Do something about him, will you, Bill?
So we are on lap 13. Our leader, Rambo, there. He's just about to start lap 14, unless he comes in the pits.
Just for Lane's benefit, yes, they do 6-man. And only Lane will know what I mean by that, unless Clyde fills everybody in.
It's very, very loose under braking.
There's a few cars that are.
There's a lot of rear brake bias when it does that.
I'm going to have to quote Chris Jackson at the moment. Tony.
Interestingly enough, on the merchandise store, one of our next products to launch will be BSTV condoms, so that we can enjoy the pleasure with you. And they're not going to be ribbed, they're going to be curbed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, clever. Very cool.
Rumble stripped, yeah. Like it. Oh, that's a big kick up, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah,
Henry Macula.
He just wanted us to see the underside of his car.
Who's he pushing there? Matt Devine, yep.
He is, yeah.
That's currently for what? 5th place. Good job. All right.
Anybody not pitted? I think everybody's been through, right?
I don't think Kent Sorrento has been in, and obviously Rambo hasn't.
Yeah.
And Wayne Sanderson, he's having a funny night, isn't he? Because he wasn't going in the nicest possible way. He wasn't going anywhere, and then he must have been looking at Tony Clouston up there in 4th and thinking, Jesus Christ, he's pulling away even more. And then a mistake from Tony, and all of a sudden, Wayne's world has turned round.
Apparently
These two are still going at it.
Apparently we need to do BSTV soup bowls and bread rolls, as opposed to the condoms that you were advertising before. I think a Horlicks mug might be more the line as well. It's not a bad paint scheme, that one of Matt Devine's, is it?
No,
it's pretty good.
Nice,
I like that.
very nice, yeah.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
spot on.
I have no idea what Chrome Productions are, but I wish them well.
Yeah.
It gets your attention, for sure.
Yeah, they've got their advertising on here.
They've
hang on.
over the curbs. This is Tony trying to make some places up.
Yes.
Going past Miro Praski. And Woodward has caught Wayne Sanderson, or caught the Sanderson-Miller battle. He's just in the background there.
I think that John Miller's pulling away now, isn't he?
No.
Oh.
Yes, he is. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I was going mad then.
Yeah, so did I.
Almost a couple seconds, didn't he?
See, Corey Preston has caught Marco Namela. He has
Yep,
fully
he's
caught him.
Less
Half
than
a second.
Yep.
This is on this. So how's he managed that? What's going on? Somebody answer.
A heavy go pedal.
Well, there was a lap difference in their pit stops.
Which is nothing really.
Not really, but wasn't Marco starting to lap people?
He nearly did. He didn't quite. He pitted before he actually did.
For the last lap, Corey took a full second out of him, almost.
Yeah. That's 0.8 of a 0.9 of a second. That.
But
Which
at one
is a
point,
lot.
Marco had before the pit stops, he had nearly a 4-second lead.
Which is why I'm so surprised that he's so close and closing quite quickly. I might have to eat my hat, is the phrase, isn't it? Given the statement that I made before about his out of control nature at the beginning.
Well, he's still got plenty of time to crash.
And Woodward, what's
Woodward, what have you
Woodward doing?
done?
Oh, he got a slow
Grass.
down there, I'll bet you.
What, because of being too wide, do you think?
Yeah, that's really a tight one right there. Or is it the second? Maybe not. The second one is tight. I'm not sure about that one. For penalty, that is, for slowdown. Corey's right on the edge, isn't he, Corey Preston?
Yeah, this toe's going to drag him right up. Not close enough to make him move.
Isn't he?
No.
Marco right here. Wow.
Yeah, Marco was a bit twitchy under braking
Yeah,
then. He
I
left
think
it
they both
late as
were.
he possibly could.
Yeah.
So Kent Soroto was finally pitted, so that everybody's been in.
Right. Where did Rambo end up? Oh yeah, 12th. 11th.
Throw him over them curbs.
You've got to hit
They'll
those
be in the
curbs.
wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hang on, Rambo. That's called tyres, that. That's post-pit stop tyres. Oh, and this is good. This is very on. This is Johan on Marco. Oh,
Marco's locked up.
and Johan couldn't turn in.
Ouch!
No, I think Johan had to, just carry on, didn't he? Because
There was no road
Marco's
for him to
path
go
was
down.
there.
Yeah. It's like the ultimate roadblock.
Wow.
Yeah,
See
cheers,
it
mate.
again. So he looked
Oh, it was a touch.
inside, little nudge, looked outside.
Oh, net code, and then
Whoa.
that.
Yeah. Was it net code?
I think so. They were quite away from each other. Here we go again. See if we can get it. Oh, that might not show us. Oh, maybe it will.
Yeah, it was.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A lot less than I thought it
Yeah,
was.
there was
but-
still a gap there.
Right, okay. Here we go again.
There's Henry.
Oh, is he going to stop that?
He's
Wow.
done well there.
Wow,
That is
good.
brilliant.
Nice job, Henry.
Good effort.
Really nice overtake.
But when you watch these fast guys in these hard braking zones, you can see how they're on the absolute edge of control.
Yeah,
sure.
totally. It's not exactly a nice drive in the country, is it?
Yeah. And like you mentioned, Clive, when Marco was a little bit loose there. You can tell he's right on the very end.
Yeah, that's like, you know, another half a ounce of pressure on the brake pedal and that car's going round.
Correct. Corey's looking on the inside.
Yeah, Marco was confident there because he didn't go defensive.
Nah.
Ooh, that was wide.
Wow, a lot of road there.
I don't know that you get a flow down off that. I know you get X's off it, but
Not much. Yeah.
no.
You got to kind of go way out to get an X on that one. Not bad.
Right.
I think the biggest trouble with defending round here into these chicanes is as soon as you go defensive, the car that's chasing you takes the normal racing line and then gets a much better launch out of the chicane.
Yes. Yeah. Then this could be interesting if Corey can stay on the outside all the way round, which he's not managed to do.
Yeah.
Might have another go at that next time round if he can catch up now.
Corey's not afraid, is he, to cram it in there?
Oh, definitely not. The first time I saw him was at Oran Park that time, if you remember.
Yeah.
And he was on the cusp of being brilliant or an utter crazy crash monster.
was that the one where if there was someone to crash into,
He hit them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everything was target, and he hit every target. And
he was quite embarrassed after that race, wasn't he?
he was, yeah. But look at him now. I mean, geez, different driver. Well, that's what it feels like. Maybe it was the same driver, just had a bad day, but I don't know.
I think he's always been quick.
Right.
I think that was just one of those days where you try the moves and they don't come off.
Yeah.
You know, he's certainly not a dirty driver. He's had 50 chances so far to nudge Marco out of the way, and hasn't. So Henry is pulling away slightly there from Matt Devine.
Oh, he is, definitely, yeah. He's pulling a gap big time.
We were commenting about Matt Devine's paint scheme. Well, Henry McCullough's, if we have a fog, we'll be able to see his car.
Yeah.
From Mars.
Certainly a get yourself
from Mars,
seen.
yeah. Good one, Pete. That's right.
So Kevin Duval, I think, just lost out to Tony Kloosterman.
I think he lost out because he ran really wide.
Wow, see, now that, I think that's I don't know if that's a slowdown or not.
No, I don't think so.
It's an
That's
X,
just
right?
a bad Lesbo one.
I think Tony was having that corner come what may, to be honest.
Mine.
So coming through. So Kevin will do well to sit behind Tony and try and learn something.
Clyde needs a drummer, everybody.
I was going to say,
great,
was that the drum and the cymbal, Pete?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That wasn't even on purpose the first time.
Should I mute him for the
Yeah,
rest of the
definitely.
podcast?
Yeah, totally. Funny.
Right, so what's going on with these battles? So we are on lap 19. Oh, sorry, we're on lap 20 of 22.
Already?
Right.
Wow.
Already.
Over before it started.
So Corey is still going after Marco Lamela. Matt Devine is trying to go after Henry McCullough. And Woodward is trying to go after Wayne Sanderson. Marco Lower is after Johan Fori.
He's looking. There he goes.
Now.
Is he going to get that
Hang on to
stop?
it. Oh, good job.
Look at the
Wow.
damage on the right-hand side of Marco's car.
Wow. Yeah, but that was a gutsy corner through a Ascari, let me tell you.
Yeah, I think you got Miro Hrasky at the back end of the field, trying to get on terms with Kent.
Yeah. think maybe for once we'll be able to focus on the front battle.
Yeah, it's very unusual to be pointing the camera at the leader.
Corey's running out of time. He's going to do it. He's got to do it pretty soon.
He's got what lap's he on? He's got this lap, and they'll probably take the white flag next time round, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you're right, Bill. He's got not a lot of time to get whatever he's planning done, or whatever he's not planning done.
Well, I think we know where he's going to try it if he can get close enough.
Yeah, round the outside, if he can hold it onto the line.
He's really quick through the Scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible that series of turns, isn't it? Because your car bounces all over the place and you're offline very easily if you hit any of those little rumble strips wrong.
Now the entry corner and the exit corner are like totally different in that Ascari group too.
So here we go. About to start the final lap.
Yeah, it's either this coming turn, the chicane, or the following one, which is the other chicane. So he either squares it up for one or the other. I think he's gambling too soon if he's going to try it here.
Wow!
Because he's always going to lose out for the second part of that turn.
That was a gutsy move.
It was, but I think his better chance is into the next chicane.
Well, he is closer though, Pete, for sure.
Oh yeah, but after the chicane, the chances and the... Oh, that's very wide.
That's very defensive from Marco.
That's XXW.
Oh,
dear.
That's got to be a slowdown.
Surely.
Uh-oh.
Got to be.
Got to be a slowdown. That's not just X's, right?
I don't know. You would think so.
I've never... well, I didn't do that shortcut when I was practicing
Corey
before.
is ragging the arse off of this.
He is. I don't see another overtaking opportunity though.
No.
There's into Ascari, that's it.
Round the
About
outside.
How about Diabolica? Yeah, maybe.
It's like a long way round, mine.
Yeah, it is.
Sprint to the line.
He's close,
But
but I
isn't
just...
the line? The line is very, very early on, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I think he's going to have to give best here. He's done a lot.
Yeah, I think Marco dodged a bullet.
Is Marco still trying to shed us? No, he can't be trying to shed slowdowns. Whoa, that's sideways. That's very sideways.
So, Marco Namela brings home the victory in a thrilling race. Corey Preston chased him all the way, comes home in second.
Sorry.
Aaron Dodd in third.
I was watching Aaron go fishtailing
Yeah,
across
what
the
was
line.
it? Creative driving, or what was that? Wow.
Whoop.
Oh, what's going on here?
This is a lower Fori.
Somewhere in the distance, Aaron Dodd took fourth. Henry Mikula took fifth.
No.
No?
Aaron Dodd was third. McCool
sorry.
was fourth.
Yeah.
Rambo's looking to get involved in this.
And he is doing very well.
He
Very
is,
well.
isn't he? He is, yeah.
Good effort, Rambo.
Wow, way to go. Nice charge. that they did. Wow.
We missed a whole bunch of names in all that, by the way.
Yeah, we'll run through the finishing order at the end.
A load of names.
Tony Kloosterman 14th. That's going to make Wayne Sanderson happy.
Ant Woodward finished 8th. Good drive from Ant.
So that's it. That's everybody finished.
And we've already got a queue, Clyde.
Have we? Oh dear. Okay,
So, I will
do you
run
want to
through
down
the-
the finishing order?
Yeah, definitely. So in first, our race winner, Marco Namela, he's waiting in the booth. We'll talk to him in a minute, as is Corey Preston. In second place, they gave us fantastic entertainment. In third, last place on the podium was Aaron Dodd. Brilliant drive. Henry Makula finished in fourth. Fifth was Matt Devine. John Miller finished 6th. Wayne Sanderson in 7th. Ant Woodward was 8th. 9th was Marco Lewert. Rambo was 11th. Johan Fury was 10th. No, it was 11th. Rambo was 10th. Sorry, reading the wrong column. Oh dear. It had to happen at least once. Stephen Walker was 12th. 13th was Marcus Bletz. 14th was Tony Klusterman. 15th was Kevin Duell. Kent Soroto was 16th. And rounding out all the field, but still running, was Miro Hradsky in 17th.
Excellent. Well, let's get the interviews underway then, and I will bring in first for you, Pete, our race winner, Marco Nemela.
Marco, good evening. How are you? That was a fantastic race win, wasn't it? I bet you've sweated some tonight.
Yeah, I shouldn't make setup changes just before the race. I made the car stiffer and it was good on one lap, but after that it was so bad. I was struggling the whole race.
Really? Wow, I didn't realise it'd be that bad. And Corey really took it to you, didn't he? He was pressuring you right to the end. How did you cope with all that?
I don't know. The car was so bad to drive, like it was horrible. So I just had to, like the chicane I went over. I don't know what happened. How did I even stop the car that far? So yeah.
Did you get a slowdown for that, Marco?
Yeah, I did get it.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice you shed the slowdown. What was I going to say? So Marco Nemela didn't even do the Nemela effect. You stayed out kind of beyond everybody else. So was that an intentional thing?
Yeah, I like this track. You don't want to get behind traffic. You lose seconds on a lap if the guy ahead is on older tires. So yeah, I just made sure I had a clean air and still almost messed it up. So yeah.
but almost isn't almost enough. You managed to finish first. Is there anybody you'd like to have a shout out to or thank?
I want to thank Corey for a great race. That was a tough one, and RKE, you guys, John. I don't know how the race went, but yeah.
John came in 6th, so he did very well.
Yeah, thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you very much, Marco Nemela, our race winner. Fantastic result. Thank you.
Thanks.
Marco Nemela there. So next we will get in our second place finisher, Corey Preston. Welcome to the booth.
Hey, nice to be here, dudes. How's it going?
Yeah, good. Burning question. So, how did you claw that 4 seconds back that Marco had as a lead over you?
I don't know. About 2 of those seconds were in the pit stop, I think. And then, yeah, just sheer determination and absolute disregard for safety rating.
Well, that's always good to hear. Pete's good at that.
Yeah, that's totally true as well. It's terrible.
So those last laps, you threw everything you could at Marco, and it almost ended in tears for Marco. When he sort of shortcut the chicane, got a slow down, but still, we see you was really pushing it. The back end of your car was wagging, but ultimately not quite enough to get past him.
No, he was really good. He was really good through turns 1 and 2, and Lesmo 1 as well, which means he built like 0.2 of a gap on me going just through the first Lesmo alone, and so I really had to try and point and shoot the car out of Lesmo 2 to try and get a run on him. And yeah, he was just good in all the wrong areas.
Well, you two have given us some absolutely fantastic racing tonight, so we can only thank you for it. Is there anybody you'd like to thank before we let you go?
Yeah, I'll thank my team boss, Mr. Brad Ratu. He gave me some good setup adjustments to try this week, and I've tried it, and they work. And I'll thank big old Natrad too.
Excellent. Okay then, Corey. Well, thanks for joining us in the booth. Congratulations on the second place, but more importantly, giving us a fantastic race to commentate on.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, guys. Glad to be here. And congrats on the split too.
Yep, first time. So let's hope it carries on.
I hope so.
Thank you, Corey. Okay, so that was Corey Preston, and we've got another one in the booth, as usual, Mr. Ant Woodward. And Pete, make sure you mention Stacey's excitement about the merch store.
Oh, and you're going to be so happy. We've opened our merch store for BSTV, and Stacey's going to buy you one of everything. One of the things that I made sure was available for purchase just for you was a BSTV Mankini.
Oh, brilliant!
One previous owner being Clyde Whiting.
Oh, not so brilliant.
Not so brilliant. However, collectible it is not.
No.
Anyway, so let's talk about the race. So 8th place, behind Wayne. You seem to follow Wayne for the entire race. You were very, very competitive with him for quite a long time. How do you view your race? How did it go for you?
Okay, got a good start. Had to fight on the outside of Marco, which was fun. Flap one, cold tires, and then just like you say, Wayne all race. But I think he had some damage, to be fair. But it's really nice to be racing someone like that, and I blew it. I think I needed to put more rear bias as the tyres wore. Mm-hmm. I locked the fronts by 2 laps from the end, but I was really catching him for a last lap dive.
So is the car that reactive to locking up the fronts just once?
Well, at Monza, I think I went from under a second to 2 seconds and then brought it back again. But yeah, just that one lock-up was enough to just scupper the chances of a last lap.
Right, okay. Ultimately you did really well, given the fact that a lot of people around you, looking at the screen that I'm staring at, had iRatings way in excess of what you're carrying at the minute. So an 8th place has got to be some sort of massive success, hasn't it?
Yeah, really. I didn't used to care much for iRating, and then especially doing these officials and the chance now you've made it so popular of 2 splits. So I was right down at the bottom. I nearly didn't make it into the top split. So yeah, I'm really happy with 8th.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, and Tony had a pit lane misdemeanor. I don't know whether you know that. He got caught by the boys in blue, and they whacked him with a pit lane penalty. I don't think he's too happy with himself, but it's easily done around Monza, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't even my race was so waney. I didn't even realise until the end that Tony had dropped back to where he was.
I'm gonna have to create a T-shirt now that says "My race was waney."
Merch.
That's brilliant. All I'm thinking about is how many times I can use that on a T-shirt or a hoodie. Anyway, anybody you'd like to thank, Ant, before we let you disappear?
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. 2 splits, brilliant. There used to be nothing at all to do in life on a Friday night, and you bring in this series, it's just awesome. So, well done, 2 splits, great. Hello to Stacey, hello to Evie. Thank you for the team. The setup was great. And that's it.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your comments. 8th place, Ant Woodward.
Cheers.
Okay, so we've had somebody else pop into the interview booth for us, and that is our 4th place finisher, Henry Makula. Good evening.
Good evening, guys.
How are you?
Okay, sweaty and again, a little bit beer.
You certainly had an interesting race. We see you in plenty of battles with Aaron and Matt. How do you feel the race went?
Yeah, race was really tough. I was happy with my pace in the qualification. I did my best lap ever on the Monza. I was truly not liking those chicanes, but today they went okay. But on the race, I lost a couple of places in the start. It was bad start, but until the end, no collisions or contact. So yeah, that went fine, and it was truly enjoying battle with Matt. I have to thank him. It was nice race and clean race. Tires were a little bit gum, I think.
Yeah, did you take tires in the pit stop or just fuel?
Yeah, of course, new tires, but I don't know why they kind of lost grip and it was sliding all over the place. But yeah,
But sorry, go on.
Yeah, I didn't. I tried to catch Tony in the early race, but I didn't. I was like second and a half away him, and then Matt. I think Matt was undercutting first in the pit, and I didn't plan to make that close to the start to the pit, but I have to because I think Matt was pulling away. So next lap on the pit, and Matt got away. But we had a good fight with him. But I like to know what happened, Tony.
Tony got a pit lane speeding penalty.
Okay. That
So,
explains.
Yeah, that dropped him to the back of the field. He's also put in the chat that he had a couple of slowdowns during the race as well, which doesn't help. You must be happy with fourth place overall.
Yeah, of course. 49 points into the iRating and clean race and nice battle and awesome white fight with the Matt. So it was pleasure and good race. And waiting tomorrow Daytona.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for Daytona. Yeah, that
2 hours.
Should be interesting. I think that's going to be something like a 3-stopper. So, Henry, before we let you go, anybody you'd like to thank?
My family here. They haven't say anything that I've been every day in my sim rig. So practicing this goddamn Monza. So big thanks to them. And also you guys and all the other racers and congratulations to the podium guys and Marco. Marco had a brilliant pace here.
Yeah, definitely watch it back, especially the last few laps. It is absolutely fantastic.
Yep. But hey, tomorrow is a new day and maybe not so many beers like last Friday, but maybe a couple of them.
That could be a good idea, yeah. Sitting in the car for 2 hours, you're going to need an unscheduled pit stop otherwise.
Yeah, but I think you need to hydrate, you buddy. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the way to go though, but if it works for you, mate, then keep going.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us, Henry, and we will catch you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
So, Henry McCula there. Is he our most non-sober driver now that I've quit? I don't know.
Do you know what? He only has one mark against him. He has a 1X. That's it.
Yeah, that's good going round here, isn't it?
Yeah, see, the beer kept him steady.
I was going to say, that's just an advert for drink and drive, surely.
Wow.
That's not good.
So, guys, let's round this off. Sort of over the moon because we finally got a split in the European Friday night strength of field race. little bit sad as well because it does diminish the field, and some of the guys that turn up week in, week out were obviously in Split 2, but I'm hearing they did have a fantastic race anyway. We certainly had a very, very good race. There was battles all over the place. The battle for first was fantastic. The racing was clean. It can be a difficult track, especially with those chicanes. And then, obviously we had the big announcement about our merch store opening as well. So, if anybody wants to buy anything, get out there and get your credit cards out. Stacey, I think Ant said he'll buy you whatever you want. So yeah, Pete, from your side, what did you think of that race?
The fact that I'm still laughing thinking about certain things that happened in that race suggests that it's been a fantastic race event. We're gonna look forward to tomorrow's event, obviously, brilliant racing all the way through the field, right the way to the end. Corey taking it to Marco as much as he could do, but not quite capable of doing that. And for once, we're pointing the cameras at the first two, rather than various different people down the field, which we enjoyed doing anyway. And that was still present. But great race. I appreciate exactly what you've said. The splitting of the race put some people that we've seen regularly into the second split. But it sounds like they had a great race and good fun was had in that split anyway. So happy days. Maybe they can get in this split next time.
Yeah, and I think somebody just bought a T-shirt as well. So
brilliant.
Bill, your summary of that race.
Well, I have to agree with everything you guys said. Sadly, the split is a wonderful thing for us. But sadly, it's some of the guys that we normally announce for were in the other split. But that's the rules. We didn't make the rules, and but we'll all live with it and not have a problem. But it was really an excellent race, and as you both mentioned, the battle between the front two guys was just incredible. It really was exciting. Some of the mid battle things were great. I really enjoyed Ant Woodward and Wayne Sanderson's little battle, and Marco Lewert and our new Rambo guy did a fantastic job, all the way down to the bottom. I mean, there was nobody that did a bad job. It was really exciting and clean. And the one thing I really like, though, is it's making the V8 more popular vehicle. I can't drive it worth a damn, but I love that car, and I just like to see a lot of people competing at it. It's exciting, it's fun, and looking forward to tomorrow as well. That should be interesting on the new Daytona. So I guess that's all I got for you, Clyde.
Okie dokie. And Sam, from the camera's point of view, there was certainly a lot there for you to keep up with.
Yeah, as always, these guys are always providing a lot of action. Glad to catch a bit of the front row for once. Marco not all his own, thanks to Corey that catch him up at the end. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the racing, guys.
Yeah, certainly. So let me think about this now. So we are back tomorrow. We have the Racetech V8 ESC endurance round from Daytona. Then on Sunday, we are back with the ESIA Endurance Championship, and I believe that is from Circuit of the Americas. Sam didn't admonish me, so I must have been right.
Yeah, that's right.
Wednesday, we are back with the BSTV GT4 TCR series from Virginia, which is always an interesting track to race on. We've announced our merch store. So as we said, if you want to support us, if you want to look really funky and cosmic, get on there. Make sure you check back often because we'll be launching new things as we can. And that really is about it from me. So I will say good night, let the guys say good night, and we will wrap up for the evening. So good night from me. Thanks to everybody that raced, and thanks to all of our viewers, and thanks to Pete, Bill, and Sam, obviously.
Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you hopefully on the subsequent nights that we're going to broadcast. Have a great time. Thank you very much.
Thank you to the cast, the crew, and of course all our spectators. And hope we see you down the road at some of our other events. It's been a lot of fun. Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like, please leave a like. Gonna help the channel to grow. And see you tomorrow.